Different.
Class is the greatest. That's where real expansion of your mind and talents can be found. Turn on. Tune out of the rat race and its square problems. And tune in on real self-knowledge and creative power.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the Jedi Brandon Kenobi, and today we'll be talking about Transformers Rise of the Beast in my review. And I gotta admit, I'm a huge fan of Beast Wars, so when I heard this thing was coming out, I was so excited. Even when I heard that Ron Perlman was playing the voice for Optimus Primal, it got me even more excited to see this movie. Seriously, I was honestly thinking to myself, maybe this movie will be the one. The great Transformers movie that has more robots in it than humans. And I was sadly wrong. I mean, I gotta be completely honest. When I watched this movie, it didn't make me feel good at all. It made me feel like shit. Every scene is the worst stereotype possible about every race in this movie. They actually make all the white people in this movie devious and bad guys, but all the black and Hispanics in this movie are struggling and going through a hard time and can't make it because the man is holding them back. Like, what? And the worst part about it is when the movie first came out, the director's first comments about this movie was it's only for the brown people and all the black kids out there. It's not for everybody. This is the black Transformers movie. Like, come on, man. If your characters are so cool and they're so amazing, then their skin color or race doesn't matter. You should see it through their actions, how cool they are. That's even an old line from Batman Begins when he jumped off the roof and he was talking to Rachel Dawes. What did he tell her? He said, "It's not who I am underneath, but it's what I do that defines me." I don't know, man. I honestly try to enjoy this movie, but the more and more I watched it, I just kept seeing every silly stereotype. Like, they get on the subway, it's graffiti everywhere. There's a black guy outside and he's selling something he stole from down the street. Like, it was just silly to me. I wanted to enjoy this movie, but it really just didn't make me feel good at all. Like, I'm a huge Transformers fan. I love Beast Wars, but this just wasn't it. But I will at least try to give you my honest opinion on what I thought about the movie. And when it started out very good. It started with the Beast Wars, and it showed Optimus Primal and his master fighting, trying to get back to their timeline. And then the movie goes into Diversity Central. And not even in a good way. Everyone who is not white and they're not female in this movie is struggling. And none of them can catch a break because all the white people keep holding them back. The main character clearly can't catch a break, and everybody just keeps shitting on him for no reason. Well, actually, there is a reason. He goes to an interview earlier in the movie, and the guy who's interviewing him says, "I can't hire anybody like you." I wonder what you mean. Honestly, I think they're trying their hardest to virtue signal with this one. There are absolutely no memorable characters in this movie. I would like to say it'd be Optimus Primal, but even when he transformed into his robot form, they were moving all this junk around. You couldn't even see what anybody looked like. Even Cheetor, you see his form right here in this picture? How cool he looks? He was moving so fast. Literally, every robot looked like every robot. You couldn't tell what was going on or how they were transforming. You'd watch the old movies, you could see them transforming, how they would maybe become these cars. Now it just looked like a whole bunch of graphics smashing into nothing. I mean, there was absolutely nothing in this movie that they didn't show us in the previous Transformers movies. Movies like this are supposed to bring people together, not separate them. I mean, hell, can we get a Transformers movie with just robots? I honestly don't understand why they continue to do this. And the chase scene on the bridge, they're literally killing innocent cops for no reason. What's the thinking of this? The main character stole a car and the cops were just responding. So I don't understand how you just attack them and murder them. I guess it's okay though. Since they're chasing him, that means that they're a bad guy. I mean, that's how stupid these writers are for these movies. They can't even come up with a good story, so they'll just let anything happen and make up their way through it. Only thing I enjoyed about that scene is when the car split up and it turned into different replicants so the police car couldn't track them. Other than that, it was bullshit. I cannot recommend this movie. If you are a Beast Wars fans, do not watch this movie. You go back and you watch the old cartoon Beast Wars and you'll enjoy that a hell of a lot more. If you're fans of the original Transformers movie, then you go back and you watch the old Transformers cartoon movie and you will enjoy that a hell of a lot more. This movie is not a Beast Wars movie. It's only a Beast Wars movie in title. They only had 4 of the characters in the movie and everybody else was MIA. None of the villains from the cartoon, and there's only 4 of the characters from the original Maximals. So take it how it is. I do not recommend this, and I will never watch it again.